Antonio, Texas. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Good. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Able to slither by. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffling. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
27-yard line.
2nd and 11. And Walker has it. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he's free at the 35. And touchdown! A great play there. 68 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously, a pass play, he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide-open space.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Now is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely kind of a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, and 4 of those picks led to the loss. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. Rushing. Under pressure and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack and it leads to 4th. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
See if they do that. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're in the 1st or 2nd seed come playoff time.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect to it for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Walker. And they'll get it down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Meadows. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Falcons' 15-yard line.
Back to throw. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd.
He'll look to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there. With touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Another impressive drive. So they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in right around the goal line. Boy, shifts past him. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw, rushing. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Number 88, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off-play action, rushing. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
10 at the 25-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, rushing. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Up the middle they go. It's Kramer. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 12
Back to throw. Rushing. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Rushing. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play and force 4th down.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. The numbers for him from a week ago. 24 carries, a touchdown to go along with 124 yards.
And he's been a touchdown machine for this season. He's #1 in the league in rushing touchdowns. So that has to help the entire offense as a whole. Play action passes, other people have a chance to touch the football because if you're a defense, you absolutely have to key on him.
3rd down.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now, San Antonio in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have a 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. And a huge play that time. 58 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and 5. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash and a bit of a tight angle. And this one is right through. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Falcons offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's been as productive as anyone in the NFL in the middle part of the season. The NFL's leader in receiving yards to this point, and he doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kramer. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Back to throw. Rushing. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And now a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. Over the middle, it's complete. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Meadows. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On first down, Meadows down to about the 45. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll set up a throw. He finds his man complete. That's Sanchez. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
24-yard line.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 20.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And they'll turn the power game to try to get in. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. But now he appears to be in some pain. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man. Second time he gets it done.
Almost as if they were feeling like he was establishing a rhythm. Give it to him again and again, and how about the end result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown, great run, and the score. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, the answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Wide open receiver complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning. Operating from the gun. Rushing. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. The slot man in motion right. Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Up the middle they go. Kramer. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Rushing. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
At the 3-yard line.
Back to throw. Rushing. And it's caught. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 2-yard line.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Back out comes San Antonio. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it first and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and
Well, this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hansen. It is our EA Sports halftime report. Scott, take it away.
Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the NFC. All right, Brandon, thanks much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. And this is the visitors' running back. He's going to scamper 31 yards to the house. Touchdown. The Cowboys move back to within a game of 500 at 4-5 with this win. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And this is the Titans quarterback. He'll connect on a 13-yard touchdown pass. This one's gone to the half, all even at 10 apiece. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the Lions wideout. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Lions with the lead at the half. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now a play fake here on first down. And out across midfield down to the 45. That's good for 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Second and a couple. They'll send the tight end in motion. Second and 2. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And this one is right down the middle.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Back out comes San Antonio. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Meadows has some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Here it's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10, right at the 40. They'll give to the fullback on the dive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Back to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 28. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
At the 21-yard line.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. A solid stiff arm. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Second and goal at the 5-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Well, the Falcons back out getting set for this next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker coming on the field. They want that ball to end.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
From the gun on third down. Rushing. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. That's taken on the 25. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Gets past one man. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll keep it on the ground. Meadows. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. And it is caught. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Back to throw now on 1st down. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23.
Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's good for a San Antonio 1st down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Sanchez. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. As his guys continue to pour it on. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. The lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Working to put a drive together. They go play action here on first down. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Rushing. Looking deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Incomplete on the deep ball. It leads to second and 10.
In motion is Bo. Off the play fake. Rushing. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in San Antonio. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
First down.
They'll run on first down. Kramer. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Taken down.
Second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Off play action. Rushing. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
First down.
On first down, Kramer. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
First down. First and goal. Atlanta.
Right back to him on first down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Operating from the gun. Rushing. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
From the contact. It's now third and goal.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's fourth and goal, and that's a loss of 6. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
38. Visitors
So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Meadows. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
At the 33-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. This offense so far on third down, they've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. 2 yards is the pickup, and that'll be good enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 1 now.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Throwing to start the drive. Rushing. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Kramer. And boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. They'll keep it on the ground. Kramer. Had a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. On third down, Kramer. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
And the Falcons first down.
Up the middle they go. Kramer. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Kramer. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Rushing. Well, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. Back out comes San Antonio. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for San Antonio, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile,